against Panda Mars as our first match of the top 8.
Now, one of the things that I wanted to get into is what's kind of interesting about Maister is I think he's really flown under the radar post-quarantine. I mean, when you're talking about Summit, when you're talking about Riptide, the matches that he lost at Riptide, he only lost to, I believe, Tweak and Leo. Or he lost to Leo, and I forget who the other one. Oh, it's Sparko. Leo and Sparko.
Yeah.
So it's like losing to those two is absolutely no shame. And then obviously it's somebody lost to Riddles, Kazuya.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's the first time you've seen that. So for him to make it this far, I'm really interested to see how he does tonight.
Yeah, man. So actually a great start off for him right here. The 72 to 13%, only taking one hit right at the very beginning, but it's been all on his side ever since for this first 30 seconds. But that, it doesn't matter how much damage you can do. It matters who's getting that stock first. And even though he has put on some good damage to make it look like it's going to be him, we've seen Mars being able to steal some stocks quite quickly with a near flip kick or something like that. There's the boost kick. Go ahead and send him out. That DI was a little suspect, but luckily he's not going to die to it.
Yeah, it's really not uncommon to see Mars sometimes have those slower starts, but then just right now what you're seeing just picks it up. The execution just starts to flow. He's just so good at putting on all kinds of pressure, especially when you're trying to get back to that stage. Great spacing here. And Game & Watch for him, I mean, always got to be careful. So light in ZSS, man. She's just such a hard striker.
I think what this comes down to is if you watch players' patterns and sort of the way that they move, the way they pace themselves, whereas Leo feels like he's just a car at top speed and he consistently gets better over a set, Mars is kind of like a bell. He starts off a little bit slow sometimes, but, when we're talking about Game 3, going a little bit further, he can get way stronger, but then he can sort of taper off. So as long as Maister is able to weather the early storm, he should be okay. And right now, it's dead even.
Yeah, man. Spook tactics over there a little earlier to get that up smash, but it was not enough to take the stock. However, that up air will, and he actually timed that perfectly to get around that down air. So good first stock there for Mars. Again, Maister, a large hill to climb, and he did start that quite well. Got some nice upward momentum. But unfortunately, it looks like the momentum's starting to stop as Mars is starting to pull away with this lead.
Yeah, man, Mars is just so good at switching gears. Again, it started out a little slow sometimes. When he gets that lead, it's so hard to kind of just snatch it back from him. It's going to be one of those situations, too, where maybe a little bit of a disadvantage just given how the character is built in Game & Watch, trying to kind of mount this recovery. And Mars, you can just see just keeping the spacing. No reason to really push this too far. Sliding in there with that forward tilt, but not enough to seal that stock away.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, wow.
That'll do it, though. Hold up.
Yeah, it was a very sneaky chair. I love the way that he sort of snuck in there as Mars came down. Mars usually gets away with landing for free. I think it's because, most people just don't want to deal with the flip kick. Yeah. And then obviously when he's just coming down on his own, people aren't, they don't have to worry too much about it. But you see the back air there. See him trying to get these frame trapped. No, it's not going to happen.
Okay, so Mars already paid. He already paid the Game & Watch tax, taking that. Not as much as usual. I feel like usually it's like 0 to 60 or 0 to like 50 something, but he only took 0 to about 30 something. And now this has all been straight damage. Although I have to give it up to Maister, though, he's definitely doing a good job of keeping Mars in the air.
Oh, okay, that was slick. Yeah, Mars really under a lot more pressure than maybe what he was expecting. I like how aggressive actually we're seeing Maister perform. We're not shying away from taking the challenge.
Not at all.
Oh, that was so slick off that platform, bro.
He's really sneaky.
Moving.
Historically, when we see Maister play, he's sort of in one mode, right? He's sitting on the ground, he's chilling, but between the chair, between that bomb, between that run-up grab when he just dropped and went to the left, we're seeing a lot of tricks from Maister. A lot of switch-ups, but at the eye, it probably should have been switched into a different direction.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely jettisoned to that blast zone. So now we're at a even game on our first game here. The last stock, not so much the last hit situation, but it could get there. Okay, here we go. Big damage.
Oh,
now that is a setup that we don't get to see a lot, but I love it when it happens. That up air is not a killer like it used to be in Smash 4, but when you get a setup like that, ooh, that is super nice. Man, slow that bad boy down as soon as we get to the top.
Give it to him. Wait,
there we go.
We're going all the way. Wait, 60. And right here, and you can see.
You can see him just getting carried. Look at the top right there.
And he air dodges. Look at Mars up there. The air dodge is what kills him. If he just tries to land, if he doesn't force it, but Mars maybe a little bit too.
GG. Big G's. Got him GG's right there for sure.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too anxious there to get back to the ground. Gonna eat that air dodge into the up air.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens the next game. Maister looks well prepared for this matchup, honestly.
What I like about that so much, too, is Maister, if he gets you in that situation, he's always going to do it, but seldomly do we see it succeed. And for it to actually happen in the top 8 against somebody of Mars' caliber, I'll let you know, man.
That's wild.
And nobody's safe.
Yeah, I usually see it when I see that setup. Normally, it's on Yoshi's. But I mean, honestly, when you see platform setups, it's almost always on Yoshi's. So it's nice to see that transcends triplats and can also be done on to Battlefield. However, though, looking like we're almost getting another setup here from Mars. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get too farther up there, but 51 damage right at the beginning. Nothing to scoff at by any means.
I'm really surprised that we're opting to go back to Battlefield. Obviously, the stage didn't seem like it stayed, had that much of a factor in the fact that he lost that game. It really did come down to that up air at the top. But Mars just wanted to stay on the same stage, something a little bit bigger. He has been utilizing the platforms really well. Going to pop that boost kick, but it's not enough to kill yet.
Yeah, here we go. Now he's going to go down. Oh, trying to look like he was looking for a ledge trumpet. Now kind of put himself in a bad position here, but Maister going to try to keep that pressure at Mars. Always manages to find his way back to that middle stage super quickly.
Okay. Oh, let's see, what is it? Got to throw into the up B. Just a safe little confirm, a little bit of free damage, and it's so even between these two. I mean, there's a 20% differential, but Game & Watch can do that with one aerial.
Okay. Back down to the ground. Right, that's the thing. That's definitely the Mars trap right there, man. He always catches people jumping out of shield after hitting him with some safe options. This time, though, not going to need it, as he does find that side B on the ground. Max damage or max knockback on that when you are on the ground. So good stock there for Mars as he's trying to get himself back into the set. Maister manages to steal that last game away. But Mars not faltering yet.
Yeah, it's almost like a similar situation with Mars getting the first stock off and just trying to run away with it. But, as we saw, Maister able to kind of clutch that one out. Wondering if we'll see a similar situation, but Mars just being as aggressive. This guy's so good just switching gears.
Yeah.
He was so bold to pop that down air into the up smash, too. I don't know if he activated it immediately upon seeing the active frame of the up smash, and he knew he wasn't going to get hit, but Jesus, that's scary.
All right. Mars definitely doing a good job of keeping this Game Watch at bay, and I think that's definitely the biggest issue here is that, obviously a lot of the times Game & Watch out of shield game is so nice, and that's where people kind of falter. But with Mars having all this range on his attacks, the Zair, the neutral air, a good space back air, it's very hard to get your Game & Watch up B shenanigans going.
I love what he did there with the chef. He tried to force the flip kick, which is why he up B, but Mars didn't give it to him. Mars just kind of one step ahead, but I like what Maister's trying to go for. He's trying to trip up Mars and put him further off stage because it feels like he just can't close this gap between the Zair and between the forward air, and there's the bomb, won't even KO.
Man, bro, just living out here at 160, man, but this percent continuing to climb. It's kind of crazy, though, like the way Mars is just kind of running circles around him all over the stage and still continuing to get the damage, find it, keep the offense flowing, but finally the Dare going to put an end to that stock. But he got a lot of mileage off that one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 87% on the second stock already. That is a lot of extra credit, so that's got to feel good for him. However, though, got to watch out for this Nair. You do not want to take the tax. Here we go.
Mars needs to hold it, or I'm sorry, Maister needs to hold in the middle. Because right now he's at 114. If he doesn't need a back air, obviously a boost kick anywhere, too far, if he goes in the direction of the rest of the stage, he should be okay. But if he keeps getting cornered like this and pushed to the edge, it's only a matter of time.
All right, man. Trying to get back down to the ground. Hold on. Like, this is the thing. Usually people are like afraid about being stuck on platforms, but Mars has no issue just kind of chilling out until he finds that opening to get back down to the ground. So 139. This is a boost kick away. Honestly, this is pretty much a lot of things away.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like,
yeah.
ZSS has a nice kit to take care of those stocks.
Keeps going for the DI check, but it's too big a stage, and Maister is just too astute.
Yeah.
Maister, it's weird because Mars is like, he's playing this so safe that now it just feels like he's now in a position where he could sort of get overtaken if Maister plays this right, because he's just not getting this final KO. You can hit Zair as much as you want, but you got to land an up air or something.
Okay. Gets that neutral air, but nothing. That's going to be a forward air there from Maister. So he is racking some damage up slowly but surely, but there we go. Just the up air catching the jump. Took a little bit, but he got it.
I mean,
Maister made him work for it.
Yeah, it's kind of inevitable he's going to kind of get that jump up, and Mars just being patient and prepared, able to capitalize off of that. So really an opportunity to even this thing up one game apiece. Maister still with something to say about that, though.
Hey, forward air, there you go. Trying to get some extra damage there, but Maister coming back down with the key.
Yeah, this advantage state, what he's doing right now, is the key to coming back in the game. I mean, he hit him on the right, and he's been chasing Mars down ever since. If he can keep Mars on his back foot here, it seems like Mars has finally fought his way out. But if he kept him in that position and took off the stock, he might have been able to even it back up. Still, 40% not too bad, but if he keeps racking it up with these aerials, he's in trouble.
That was close.
And that seems to be a little bit of an issue right there for Maister, too. I mean, like, flip jump is just so fast, and the Game & Watch really not the fastest person in the ground or in the air.
Right.
So it is easy for Mars to, like, kind of get back to middle stage, thus meaning Maister pretty much has to, like, recklessly chase him the entirety of this matchup. Almost getting right there. However, though, the damage definitely starting to rack up to him. That second hit's not going to be enough to take the stock, but at least get some distance between him and his opponent.
Yeah, this was kind of starting to get a little bit out of reach for Maister, I want to say.
Yeah.
Just given how well Mars is playing in the second exchange.
That's
still living,
tag.
yeah, man.
The stage is too big.
Battlefield's going to keep you alive,
Oh, you're
and
dead.
that's the worst possible situation. Oh, you didn't have enough time to get down out of that.
True.
Not enough stun.
Maister mashed the hell out of that right now. 175 on Mars, but Maister is just not going to be able to find this KO. The up B not sending him anywhere even. So if he reversed it and he went that way, it might have done it. See what the throw is.
Eventually.
That should end it.
All right, now this look.
Well,
we say it every time. We say it every
Free to
time.
nine.
A grab right here could be it.
Free to 9, man.
Free the 9. All right, man.
Oh man, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like you see Maister, he sort of showed his hand. He went for a couple grabs, and that could be the issue. He was holding forward there, and I think that messed up his DI. He did not expect that back air. Well done to Mars, putting it up 1-1 currently.
That boy shaking.
Sneak it in there. I wasn't expecting Mars to go back-to-back games dropping a lead like that. I mean, guy's just too gifted, too solid. So shouts to him. Getting the job done.
Yeah, and I think it really is just how patient he's playing. Look at this. He's just using the Zaire just over and over to kind of frustrate Maister as he tries to come in. He's dropping with this backer. Tried to catch him, just land. And Mars called his bluff. I think he tried to go for that down throw 9, realizing it might be his only way back into the game with how slow Mars is playing.
I think that was easily the only way he was getting back into that one.
I mean, the way that Mars is playing too, I'm like, I feel like normally this is how Mars is playing, but it's like this is how Mars is playing, but 50% more slow.
Oh, more so. He usually like it sort of camps in your face, but this is even worse. You know what I mean?
He's like big chilling right now. But that's kind of what you have to do against Maister too, because like at those beginning percents, you got the tags. At the later percents, you get hit with 1 up air, you're probably getting hit with 2 more. You got to watch out for that damage, and on top of that, kind of like go against the fact that Game & Watch is not that fast, and you're playing ZSS. So yeah, nothing wrong with the way that he's playing. We're going to go to a small battlefield, getting rid of that top platform.
Switching up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Scooped up. There we go. Oh, somehow that's a very uncommon drop right there from
yeah, that
Maister.
doesn't happen a lot. That's surprising. Might be an SDI thing, but you can see right here Mars trying to control the ground. And you can see, again, Mars going to that same spot, just the Zaire, trying to catch these openings. Switching up gears to try to catch Maister off guard, but can't land the boost kick.
Yeah. I just want that extra damage for sure. I don't think that was going to KO, but was probably the easiest, guaranteed follow-up right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a tone setter, right? Like he connects that, just keeps it going, just comes like a runaway freight train with all this damage he's able to accumulate, but Maister really having none of that. And the back and forth between these two in game number 3, it's been such like an even contest.
Okay, back throw. Looks for the back air as well, but not going to be able to find that. Okay, bam.
Nice, yeah. That's a lot of damage coming out.
Maister's finding his openings very well. You can see it right there, just racking up as much damage as possible. It does seem like when he gets a hit, he's able to extend it like crazy. You can see him trying to come the flip kick, and he does. He threw out the back air, and then he placed himself for the forward tilt. Well done to Maister.
Literally 2 steps ahead in that exchange. That placement was perfect. Maister earned that stock and then some.
For sure, man. So Maister now trying to see what he can do as he builds up this lead, get some little extra damage there. That's what I'm talking about, man. You do not want to get hit with that up air on the way up. You're going to get hit with at least 1 or 2 more.
He wanted apples. He was hungry. He was hungry.
Yeah. Like, I got to get some of this. I got to get some of this percent off.
I'm starving.
All right. Up into the skies. That down air actually relatively safe the way that he's doing it. He's hitting the shield, but he's getting a lot of drift away after.
All right, Maister really escaping some of these situations. That time, though, not going to be the case. Mars getting that stock off. And we still got a good game.
I definitely like the way that he's using these up airs, though. Like, Mars is going to flip jump. Like, that's just what ZSS does. And he's like, I'm just going to have a standing hitbox here just in case. And it's been working out for him quite well.
Right now, Maister trying to find his way back up to the ledge. Uses that up B to great effect. Mars able to air dodge through the up air for further punishment. You can see Mars, he's just so confident, like he was chilling on the platform, and he came down with a neutral air on Maister. Maister just could have held the shield button, but Mars is just sort of bursting through that defense.
You can just see it, man.
There, like that grab.
This is YouTube Mars right now, bro. Like the best player in the world type beat. I know, that's the gimmick, right, Tony? Right?
That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, good parry. Run up grab, but a little bit slow. Let's see how Maister tries to get through this defense. Ooh. Grab's not going to land.
Not going to land yet, at the very least. So, Maister and Mars. 1-1 in the set. This is the flex game. It is definitely looking very flexible right now as the way that this is going back and forth. who is going to get this next stock and put himself a little closer to winning this game 3.
They're covering each other so well off stage. Obviously, Maister doing an excellent job of covering the flip jump, but even Mars is covering the up B and trying to catch him as he comes up. Watch this. You see him jumping,
every time.
expecting the jump forward air, which is something we see a lot from Maister. He doesn't take that much damage for it, but it does add up. See if the play is. We're going up.
Yeah, not going to be able to get anything crazy off that one, so where that percentage where Game Watch
damn,
throws
bro.
is not leading nothing.
Damn.
That was nice. Okay.
Broke that fishbowl over his head.
Absolutely.
Now 122. And it does feel like both of them are struggling to get KOs in general. I mean, like, it feels like Mars is playing so slow with these Zairs, with these side Bs. He sort of has to take them with an up air late in the game. Meanwhile, Maister can sometimes struggle getting in on the Zair. So if Maister could just hold this stock, he's fine.
I was going to say, man. Because even with all the hits, it just seems like there's not too much overcommitment.
No.
Those opportunities really aren't presenting themselves like you might expect. And that's kudos to both, man. They're playing very disciplined.
Right.
Maister, yeah, I mean, he is playing more disciplined than I've ever seen him right now. These neutral layers are finding the marks for sure. Not being able to get too much off of them, but he is keeping the advantage on his side, the 61%, 136. I mean, he is definitely susceptible to dying. Not so much of this grab yet.
Not yet, no, but the next one might do it. You see him get all those pummels in specifically for that, and he didn't want to stale the up throw.
Okay.
Oh, good. He showed off, though. That
yeah,
was
right.
cool, you know? Look what I could do.
He's like, I got those.
Like, I do have this in the tank.
Okay. And neutral layer not going to hit, unfortunately, but they almost got that back air out as well. This is still looking like a great game for Maister, which will be, I mean, this will be a big victory from him. I feel like, as I said, he has been having a hard time with Mars historically, but it seemed like that might not matter too much right now with the way that he is playing. I feel like he's kind of figured out how he can slow this matchup down himself.
Yeah, Maister really just not really picking any panic options. As we said, like, he's playing incredibly safe, disciplined, and that's really what's kind of carried him to this point. Mars, though, I mean, this is ZSS. Mars, again, one of the best strikers that we just have in this game. This man can just pull out a come from behind victory out of nowhere. But Maister is not giving him any of these opportunities.
Okay.
Trying to box him out. Oh, he expected flip jump, so he pops the up B. Mars not giving it to him. Mars fighting his way out of the corner at 128 currently. Zersu doesn't have the down throw 9, but she does have some silly stuff with that neutral air into flip kicking. You'd see Maister trying to hold center. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the ledge for any chaos to happen.
All right, but he's trying to get back down to the ground. Oh, Jesus, this game is starting to look like it's escaping him. Watch yourself, Maister has to get down to the ground safely. That trade might have helped him out a little bit.
I told you, bro. I told
he's living.
Boy, be striking out her.
Oh, he's not living.
And the final one delivered. Wow.
The level of aggression that we saw from Maister from Mars is a total switch up, dude. Look at this. So if you slow this down, he catches that, he trades with the down air. That's a huge trade. And as you see, it's going to keep going. And then right here, catches the back air on the jump. We keep seeing Maister go for this jump forward air. Keeps happening. So he's going to let it rock. As it falls, he goes for the side B. That never lands. We have not seen that land off stage. It doesn't happen. I have not seen that happen.
Bro, it
doesn't need
never
to.
kills.
It doesn't need to. Boom, boom. Double jump forward air will do it.
And that and because of just how close that was, I understand the mid-set pop-off. Like, I get it.
Oh,
like,
dude,
that is
yeah.
You know.
Nobody can fault him for that.
Those cheeks are clenched during that final moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get up and let the things breathe.
Wait a minute. Maister just picked Mona's Pizza?
It's a good song, bro. You play WarioWare? It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But I didn't know he would know something about that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little off kilter, but, you know.
All right, let's get it.
But, you know, now that I'm hearing it, it's a little, you know.
It's not a tone setter. No. It's not a tone setter at all.
On a pizza.
Oh, that's funny.
But Maister picked it, right?
Yeah. Maister did
so that
pick
makes sense. Like, you're trying to kind of, you know, slow the momentum down in all kinds of ways, right?
Maybe that's
okay, apparently he's picked this every time he's on stream.
Huh?
Okay. All right.
His streams must be something else.
Big WarioWare fan.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Mona is Luigi and Daisy's daughter?
No.
Look it up. It's true.
Wait, Mona is a character?
Mona's from WarioWare. Yeah.
Okay.
Luigi and Daisy's daughter. It's true. Look it up.
That's cute.
Stream. Google it right now.
And then tweet at him if he's wrong.
Wait, really?
I'm not wrong. It exists. I'm telling you.
My man Luigi was
Hey, bro, he caked. I mean, look, he caked up for sure. Bro.
Yeah, but his daughter loves Wario, right? Like Mona likes Wario, so that's kind of weird.
That
right?
is a little.
If I'm Luigi, I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
never see him again.
Like, never see. I mean, but he's rich when you think about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sugar daddy stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the match, bro. 104 to 66. It's looking a little scary here for Mars. But you know what? The thing is, I feel like I definitely noticed something about this matchup in particular, or just how Maister plays this. You know, like in every other matchup, you'll see Maister just kind of like start going around and dropping up smashes. He doesn't really do that in this matches. Or in these matchups against Mars. That's not a
he
thing.
hasn't done, like, sometimes he'll go into bomb mode, and he'll just drop 50,000 bombs, just like reminding you of these hitboxes. He'll do the same thing with up smash and down smash. He's not doing it against Mars. He's on point the whole time. And I think it's because he's fighting for positioning. He's not giving up anything, but he keeps jumping from ledge.
At this point, that's just conditioning.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to switch that up a little bit. Mars having that scouted out perfectly, moving one step closer to ending this thing.
Oh, okay. Back up off the top real quick. Now, this is still some good damage here that Maister's been able to add up. He's got to find that stock.
Oh, that Zero was clean. Okay.
I will say, man, that's one good thing that Mars is good at, though. He always finds that those up smashes or up air or forward airs on people's jumps. Oh, Jesus. A chair. Back, you beast.
Damn, bro.
I like what Mars tried to do there with the trade, but yeah, he just broke his ankle on that. Just right now, it's dead even. This is such a slow set for both of them. They realize how much is on the line, and I mean, this is their tournament life, right? This is losers bracket.
Yeah, this is something you might be more accustomed to seeing on like the winner side of things, but again, this is one of the hardest tournaments we've had to date.
No question.
Ooh.
Oh, Mars!
Mars. Not like this. Luckily, he has still got a game to work with, but this is definitely not what you want to see in these situations. Never in the top 8 do you want to see someone SD.
And it's so uncharacteristic of him, too. Like, he just doesn't make those kind of mistakes. Yeah. So
usually if Mars SD, it's because he willingly was about to go for that down air. Like, that's what happens.
That's where you see those stocks kind of lost off of that. But Maister taking full advantage right now. Any bit of percent he can get an absolute W in this situation.
And you saw Mars sort of maybe getting a little bit desperate there. He went for the boost kick right there on his shield for no reason. Took a little bit of damage, but he does get the side beam. Mars, I mean, that SD was bad, but he's still definitely in it. You were going to take 40 anyway from a single neutral air. So Maister was given a gift. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, my God. I think I've never seen that trampoline. Yeah. I've never seen him not pop a neutral here there. That's crazy.
All right. So this is, oh, get off me. Another neutral air popping off. So there's a little bit of a lead here.
Oh, he's tracking him.
Yeah, he is. Mars is definitely trying to run away right now, but with Maister having a little bit of lead.
He's hunting him down.
It's not too hard. He doesn't have to chase him too hard. But obviously he wants to try to finish the game sooner or later. Doesn't want Mars to whittle himself back into this, and that's something that Mars can definitely do quite easily.
100%.
Oh, he gave him an opening.
There it is. Only
got the forward air. I love that stall on the bucket, though, from Maister, switching up Mars' recovery. Mars respecting the up B. He just dipped out. He said, I don't want to engage here.
Okay. Maister put himself in kind of a bad position, too. He's put himself a little too close to the edge, where if a straight neutral air hits, he can't get neutral air flip jump or spiked. So got to watch out for that. He is in that percentage. Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
You see the way that Mars is threatening to come down. He's jumping on that platform on small battlefield, and he's sort of threatening dropping down. Oh, my God, that dash attack to beat the flip jump was so smart.
All right.
Bro, he said he gave him a gift. He damn sure unwrapped it.
Yeah. So he said, a game for me?
Man.
You shouldn't have.
Dude, look at this. Look at this. He covers it perfectly here. Look at this dash attack, dude. That's genius.
That was nutty.
Dude.
Yes.
Can we talk about? Go for a little bit. Look where he pulls that bomb from, bro. That joint is from deep. Like, that's out the pocket, bro, for sure. All right.
Well done to Maister
yes, sir.
For that play. I mean, that dash attack was amazing. Just setting himself up right on this platform perfectly, man. Just right there. Well done. Putting him in a great position.
All right. So, with that being said, man, we're going to get into our next game between these guys, man.
Final
it is now Game 5.
Yes, sir.
This is, first of all, this is big for Maister. Because if he's able to get this W, that means I feel like Maister is almost guaranteed third if he can get this W right now. Not to say that he can't get first or second. I'm just saying that if he gets his win over Mars, I think, he's a shoo-in for that top 3.
It's kind of weird where Maister is here, because if you look at, like, how you would project his bracket to play out, you would thought he would have got past Chag, and then historically does great against ESAM, right? So like that was like almost the perfect road to winners finals. But being dropped down here, man, having to do it the harder way, and Mars, well, don't get too much harder than that. So he's got one more game to try and get through one of the best out of the PG camp. See if he can get it done. Not off to a bad start by any means.
Game.
Yeah, this has got to be an exhausting set for both of them. I mean, we're going to Game 5 with how slow both of them are playing, and they're just not giving any inches here.
Okay. Back onto the stage.
He's there.
Or trying to, at least.
Yeah, that boy.
How many times is he hitting the Z button, dude? Like, oh my goodness.
Oh, damn, that grab, though?
Harassing him.
Just whipped him out of existence.
All right.
It's like a lion tamer, just.
Like, actually, keep distance. This is a social distancing whip for sure.
It's you know, it's a Belmont event, right?
true.
You know, he's kind of whipping him. You know, he's got the whole thing.
Isn't
for
it
full
sad
stage.
that's as close as we're going to have a Belmont to top 8 is
Yeah.
through ZSS's whip?
I mean, we did used to call that the Simon Belmont.
That is
did.
true. That
You
is
know?
historically accurate.
Yeah, it looks like we're just trying to keep that legacy alive.
I love it.
Okay. Interestingly enough, though, even with all those whips
Doesn't
being thrown
matter.
out and all the hits that you've seen Mars do, the game is still even. So Mars has been getting hits. If you're talking about like how many times someone's been hit, Mars definitely got more. But Maister's been getting more impactful hits for sure. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's the thing about the Zaire is that it's annoying and it does sort of stuff your recovery, but it doesn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like how he went overhead. That was so clean.
Yeah, I was like definitely expecting an up smash out there, and yeah, gonna keep sharking him on that platform, but not able to find that up air just yet. But this is so interesting, the fact that we've not lost the stock yet.
Not at all.
Both of them very close to just kind of like a straight hit taking it away.
Yeah, you can see Mars trying to get it with that up air. Maister
back
trying
air.
to get a safe bomb. We're at 2 minutes into the game and nothing has happened yet.
Whoever gets this first stock off, man, a ton of momentum will be on their side, but almost impossible at this point to predict who's
It's
going to get it.
Bomber's up air,
It's
and
going
Maister's
to
going to
be-
win it.
Yes, it is going to be Maister. Let's see how far he can take this lead.
Yeah,
Very, very fragile.
Was not expecting that to KO like that, but yeah, Maister does find the bomb to go ahead and get that slight lead. Now, here we go.
All right.
Neutral air, double up at 40% just like that.
That is a lot.
Still racking it up, too.
Oh, okay, Maister.
Oh. See, there's the back throw. Doesn't want to stay all. Oh, wow, good
damn.
tech. Yeah. He was going to
Needed
get
that.
bounced off that stage.
First,
Needed that.
I love the fact he was just aggressive coming back down. Like, he did not panic.
Yeah.
And now his position is actually insane.
This is actually wild for, okay, well, deleted, but still got the 98% like it's nothing. That's going to be great for Maister.
The important thing here, Mars can't just play slow anymore. He
Yeah.
can't just sit
No.
out and do Zaire. I mean, 105 is a lot. You're not going to make it back with Zaire over and over. I don't think you can whittle this away. You got to make some plays here.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. You can only be passive for so long, right? Like, you just have to get in there, engage, and just try and pressure advantage wherever you can create. But Maister really not giving him any openings. This lockdown continuing.
Hey, man, yeah, he's going to have to find himself some type of good read here, or just some type of good damage as well. Now, the thing is, you know, again, Mars, you are playing ZSS. If you can find maybe like another 40-ish%, he can't start throwing. Oh, no.
Oh, he tried
The
to
trade.
stuff it, but good trade from Maister. But it's just Zaire's. That's
Wait a
really
minute.
all he's landing. Got that back air, puts Maister in a bad spot, but he lets Maister land. A lot of respect.
That's where that nair could be an issue for Maister, but he is now playing more so to the center stage,
Right.
which he needs to do. Want to make sure he stays away from those edges as he does not want to get.
Oh, no.
What can we do here? No, that's
not
not going to
much.
do it.
Maybe an up smash,
That was,
but
yeah.
it was a good attempt.
There's no way to kill
Well,
regardless.
you just wanted the damage at that point.
Yeah. Speaking
All right,
of,
all right, there's the damage for Maister. He's one stock away from continuing this run in loser's bracket, opening up with a game 5 that could be going the distance, but it's going to require a little bit more on the part of Mars. Really just hasn't had any answers.
Those bombs are just so good for Maister. You could see it. I mean, if Mars jumps in and he wants to trade with them, if he tries to sneak under him with up air, there's just so much at risk, particularly if he's at like 110, 120. You can see Mars just struggling to get any kind of kill.
Oh.
Maister's playing so evasive.
they look for that back air. Not going to find it. However,
Oh, damn.
Maister
Nice.
hunting him down right now.
The traps continue, man.
Yeah.
And Mars got to be thinking, what do I have to do? So has to shave off an entire stock.
Maybe
Yeah.
that mid-set pop-off was premature.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's relatively close to getting this stock off, though. That was
Yeah.
almost off the top with that side B. Oh, man.
An air dodge from Maister.
Yeah, don't get to see that too
Huh.
often from Game & Watch just in general. Now Maister still with a solid lead. I mean, most likely Mars looking for a back air to finish it, side B to finish it. Oh, the grab.
I feel like we're not seeing Mars get anything really all that creative. You
Yeah.
know? Like, he's not getting the kills that he's known for. He's relied on up throw a lot of this set. The side Bs aren't really landing the way that they normally do. Maister has just locked so much down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, this is just not what I was expecting at all. I mean, you know, you go down
Okay.
to game 5, sure, you expect to go to the wire, but still a small opportunity. That window not quite closed just yet on Mars. Maister gonna have to play. If I'm Maister, I'm just kind of holding center. I'm playing incredibly tight. I'm not giving him any
There's
openness.
It's
123
less than
left,
100
man.
seconds.
Like,
yeah.
I would probably, at this point in time, I would definitely think about that timeout. Okay, get off me.
I mean, how are you going to rack up, what is this, 116% in a minute? Good luck.
Yeah, will require a lot.
Hey,
Mars
nice
does
movement.
All right,
Mars going
Get
to need
off.
a miracle stock here.
There
Takes
he
the
is.
up air. It's only getting worse.
Wait,
He called it, but he messed it up.
well, you got to get up off the skies, brother. That is another upbeat 174. Yeah,
Oh,
you're not getting
yeah.
past that. And Meister with the pop.
Let's
He
go.
deserves that, though.
I
Deserves
agree.
that
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely, dude. I mean, that's been tough for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mars, and especially considering how exhausting that is. We talked about it, dude. Game 5 in that kind of set where it's going down to the wire that often, Meister earned that, absolutely.
100%, bro. He played so good from start to finish, man. Like, and the games he was supposed to win, like you look at that game 4, Mars kind of had that. Meister didn't let that go to waste, right? Like, was able to clutch that out, force the game 5, and then just played immaculately throughout.
Yeah, man, and that was pretty much it right
As soon as
there.
that air dodge happened, yeah,
Yep.
because he was sort of threatening the bomb, he was threatening Turtle. As soon as that air dodge pops, he knows what he has to do.
Yeah.
Just is able to trade, and that's
And
going to do it.
look, it's not even finished, and you see him just right there about to just pop off.
Yeah, you can see him
Look at
right
it.
here
Look
in
at
the
it.
cam.
Yeah,
Look at
right,
it.
that's him. That's Meister.
Right here. This
Yes.
is Meister.
That's Meister.
What the?
What?
This is hard to write with.
That's an N, Meister.
That's Meister. It's hard to do, dude. That's Meister.
There we go.
You see him
Somebody
popping
get
off.
this man a stylus.
Yeah, he needs
Like,
to
get a
back.
pencil or
Yeah,
something.